Ethan Page has arrived.
Making his way to the ring from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, All Ego, Ethan Page!
You need to become your darkest, most evil self to succeed in a casket match, and he is more than ready to become that person tonight. Page feeling himself tonight, looking full of confidence.
Isn't he always? I don't think Page knows how to doubt himself.
He doesn't need anyone else's approval either. The black-hearted Tommaso Ciampa back where it all began in NXT.
And his opponent, representing DIY from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 208 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
One thing Tommaso Ciampa has no shortage of is fighting spirit. There have been injuries and setbacks in this man's life that would derail most careers. Not Ciampa. He has stayed the course and is still fighting.
That determination is one of the many reasons Ciampa is such an intimidating opponent.
He said he'll steal the show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
This eerie casket looming over the competitors as this match is underway.
Yeah, but you gotta push the threat of that casket out of your mind for that time being. You just gotta focus on weakening your opponent enough to get them in there, man, and slam that lid shut. Oh, what a kick! Boom! Tommaso gets out of the way in time.
Look it up. What's next?
Driven down. Bam. Impressive awareness from him.
Ethan wards that attack off. Calculating the next move here.
Down in her sit-out spine buster.
Boom! Able to avoid that one.
Look at this. This can't be good. Death Valley driver.
Bam! Page tied that one
has to find a way out of this.
Down in his shoulder. He's a predator. Now about to pass me.
Boom. Oof.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? What's Ethan doing? Looking around, under the ring.
And averting damage there.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Slips out of the way.
Setting up for something here.
Down in a sit-out spinebuster.
The methodical Ciampa perhaps not quite prepared for that. Driven into the barricade.
Oh, strong impact.
Tommaso quickly moves. Boom! Fired back with that elbow. A stiff blow to the spare tire sets him free.
Gets lifted into position. Death Valley driver.
Oh! And he builds off the attack.
Not looking good. In this position. From the ground.
Ripped up into a power slam.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
And look at this. I've never seen a more ominous bag in my life. Nothing good ever comes from this.
Other than the obvious, what exactly? Ethan Page hooks his opponent. All the way up in his shoulders. Delivers the Eagle's Edge.
This is it. Can he get him over to the casket and slam the lid?
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Totally helpless at the moment. Death Valley driver.
Page tied that one well.
What a display of strength here. Down in the shoulder. That hurt. And that has Ethan searching for answers.
Tommaso taking care of business with that attack.
Project Ciampa.
That is Ciampa in his natural state of cruel brutality. The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
Ciampa heads into the ring. Ciampa out of the ring once more. Got them off their feet here.
Oh, watch this, fellas. Driven into the barricade, spine first.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Oof. Ooh.
Picked up and being carried around now.
A fallaway slam.
Tommaso Ciampa in quite a bind.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Grabbing the baseball bat and looking to hit some dingers, as they say.
Ciampa trying to shake the cobwebs, but it might be too late.
Ciampa looking vulnerable. No! Not the thumbtacks!
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Powerbomb! Ciampa is in some serious trouble.
Tommaso needs to reinsert himself back into this match. Page wants to end this right now.
Ethan Page hooks his opponent. All the way up in his shoulders.
Down with Ego's Edge.
Pulling out all the stops, one step closer to laying his opponent to rest.
Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there.
This is just turning into a savage display. Pouring the thumbtacks out, emptying every last one from that bag.
Oh, man. Someone's getting put through those tags tonight, man. Now, it's just a matter of will.
Ethan firmly establishing the upper hand.
I can't dispute Paige's strategy right now. Looks like we're going to go for that powerbomb. Oh, wait a minute, going to reverse that with a big punch in.
Double underhook applied. Up and
The fairy tale ending.
a golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. Now's the time to find that second win. Find that rush of adrenaline to push you forward. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Project Ciampa. Ooh. Paige is appearing helpless. What is going to happen? Ciampa now.
Trying to put them away, able to counter.
But counted now into a clothesline.
He just saved himself there.
The face of Ethan looks like it's been through a wood chipper.
Ethan in a bit of danger.
Paige's resiliency being tested here.
Just listen to this crowd. Every one of them is on their feet.
Ooh.
And a moment of despair for Paige now.
Yeah, Paige is looking overwhelmed at this point. He needs to create some offense.
He's trying again.
Twist of fate.
He's closer to ending this, but the casket still needs to be closed. Retrieving a bag from underneath the ring.
And now he's spreading out the thumbtacks. No doubt he's got a twisted plan in his head.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Smalley dipping out of harm's way.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Square impact across the shoulder.
Jeez, this is turning into batting practice now. There's the skull absorbing further impact.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
The crowd is fired up. Paige is fired up.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
What's Paige got in store?
Twist of fate.
After a move like that, this casket might have found its resident. They poured it all out in the ring tonight, and the WWE Universe is showing their rowdy appreciation.
Landing on the body, trying with all their might to close the casket.
A battle for winning or losing.
And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, All Ethan Page!
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
And losing a casket match means you are suffocating in that coffin. It has to be the worst feeling in the world.